watching them handle this BTS situation so poorly tells me exactly that I'll probably never support them again.
We just don't shut up and just sit back and watch BTS take it.
방탄소년단의 단 한마디 선언에 65년 역사의 그래미 어워즈는 순식간에 미국 전역의 언론들로부터 집중 문매를 맞으며 바닥으로 고꾸라지고 말았습니다. 한국을 대표하는 세계적인 그룹 BTS가 오는 2027년 그래미 어워드에 신곡 아리랑을 포함한 모든 음원을 출품하지 않겠다고 정격 선언했기 때문입니다. 그 배경에는 그래미가 최근 신설한 베스트 아시안 팝 뮤직 퍼포먼스라는 기막힌 분리 부문이 있었습니다. 음악을 언어와 지역의 틀 속에 가두어 주요 부문인 올해의 앨범과 올해의 레코드로부터 철저히 격리하려는 이 비열한 유리천장에 BTS가 정면으로 주먹을 날린 것입니다. 이 충격적인 보이콧 소식에 주요 외신들은 일제히 속보를 쏟아내며 그래미가 미국 중심주의의 오만함 때문에 스스로 자멸하고 있다고 대서특필하고 있습니다.
Now, in a move that has shocked the music industry, BTS has announced they will not submit their chart-topping album Arirang or any of its tracks to the 2027 Grammy Awards. By declining to submit, the group is pushing back against the Recording Academy's newly created Asian pop category, a language-gated division that fans and industry insiders criticize as a glass ceiling designed to keep global K-pop acts out of the prestigious general fields such as Album and Record of the Year. While BTS framed the boycott around artistic integrity, with RM stating they want music to be heard and loved for what it is rather than being categorized by region or language. The decision represents a massive financial, cultural, and reputational blow to the Grammys itself. Well, in the past few years, remember, the Grammy Awards have struggled with declining television ratings, and BTS has historically been one of their most reliable audience draws. The group's global ARMY fan base drives massive live tune-in numbers, social media impressions, and digital engagement. Without BTS on the stage, the broadcast loses its most passionate and active global demographic.
방탄소년단의 이 파격적인 선언은 미국 중심의 오만한 시상식 시스템에 날린 정면 승부였습니다. 실제로 2015년부터 현지에서 이들의 행보를 지켜봐온 한 아미는 그간 미국 방송가와 그래미가 이들에게 얼마나 적대적인 판을 짜왔는지 치 떨리는 진실을 폭로하기 시작합니다. 스스로 판을 뒤엎어버린 이들의 결단, 그 이면에 숨겨진 이야기 속으로 들어갑니다.
So BTS all came together, all 7 members came together and decided that they're not going to be submitting for the Grammys for 2027. This probably was not an easy decision to make, but it was a decision that they made regardless. It doesn't make sense to continue to pull a chair at an empty table and beg for scraps, knowing fully well that the motherfucker in front of you has eaten everything and has taken everything. And I've been with Bangtan for a very long time. Like, I've been with Bangtan since 2015, and I've seen how even on their home turf, the media, the news outlets, like the award ceremonies, all of them have all had something against BTS and have always rigged everything against BTS's favor. And now that they are on an international scale, not just national, on an international scale, I knew and other armies knew that it was just going to be some time before that same system that rigged against their favor is going to pop up again. Out here wasting armies' time, making them like perform dead last. Giving them like maybe 2 seconds of screen time or airtime, making really weird fucking jokes about the fandom for years now. All of this is just like, it takes a toll. It takes a toll on us as armies, and it takes a toll on them probably too. Because, like, again, why are you playing in their faces and why are you playing in our faces? But anyway, I digress. I am so proud of BTS. I wish nothing but the best for BTS, because guess what? It's only up from here. And I truly have to ask the same question that Forbes asked like a while back. Who really needs who? Is it BTS that needs that Grammy, or is the Grammys that need BTS? Truly hope all of y'all are going to take BTS as an example and go where you're celebrated and go where your achievements are actually going to be acknowledged.
변두리에 가두려는 오만한 시도에 굴하지 않고 스스로 우주의 중심임을 증명한 방탄소년단. 이 역사적인 보이콧이 미국 음악계의 근간을 어떻게 뒤흔들고 있는지 그 소름 돋는 분석이 이어집니다.
We've seen other Grammy boycotts from the likes of Drake, The Weeknd, and Morgan Wallen for the Academy's lack of recognition. But the BTS boycott reminds us that artists don't want to be placed in a box.
Interesting. I understand the desire to try to be inclusive by creating more categories, but in so doing, I feel like it's sort of creating this box of this whole other category.
Because the art should be judged on its merits. And BTS can undoubtedly win and be competitive in a general music category. They don't need to be placed in a category where you're basically signaling to the world, like, this is where their domain lies.
I respect this move by BTS.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, because clearly they would win if this new category is something that they were throwing their music into. They're saying, you know what? No, respect us on a broader level.
That's right.
Because our music appeals to everybody.
To everybody. The artistry is there, the musicality is there, and we are as competitive as anybody else you'd put in the category.
Right, and they don't even need that validation. They're that big of a group.
That's right.
They're like, we stand on our
Also, yes, you're right. They're probably like, I don't
stories.
예술의 가치가 온전히 평가받아야 함을 증명한 이 순간, 그래미 수뇌부들이 보인 치졸한 뒷모습이 포착되어 전 세계를 발칵 뒤집어 놓았습니다. AP통신과 가디언지가 뼈를 때리는 속보를 쏟아낸 가운데 사태를 접한 미국 현지에서 터져 나온 상상도 못한 반응의 실체가 드러납니다.
The Grammys remind me of that one cousin that used to steal stuff from you all the time and never admit it. Because a part of that statement last night that really gets me is the fact that you're trying to tell Asian people that they don't understand what an Asian pop award truly means. Like, just that alone is very tone deaf. Especially, or deaf, I don't know how to say it. My head. You guys deleted the Butter and Dynamite performances off of your website, or you archived them, whatever, right after BTS make this statement. So it's like you're moving in a way publicly that says we're not mad at you, we just feel like you're not understanding what we're trying to achieve here. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, you're like actively punishing them for having a backbone. You're actively distancing yourself from BTS and actively making sure that we understand that you don't really care. Like, that ChatGPT blanket statement did nothing for me last night. I mean that. And the gaslighting in it, to do all of that after removing BTS from your website, allegedly, is ridiculous. I've hated the Grammys for a long time now, but watching them handle this BTS situation so poorly tells me exactly that I'll probably never support them again. Like, I don't see a path for the Grammys to correct themselves. They've had 30 years to get this right, plus, and they haven't. Awards that were largely meant for Caucasian people, I don't see me supporting the Grammys.
겉으로는 의젓한 척 성명문을 내면서도 뒤로는 졸렬한 보복을 감행하려 들었던 그래미. 하지만 이 거대한 권력이 간과한 단 한 가지, 뿌리 단단히 난 전 세계 팬들이 마침내 폭발하며 벌인 기막힌 반격의 전말이 낱낱이 까발려집니다.
And it is so baffling to me because it happens to the pioneers of music. It happens to the game changers. It happens to the people who go outside the norm. And those are the ones who make the most impact on society with the fans. But yet, members of the Recording Academy doesn't reward you for being different. It doesn't reward you for going outside the norm. It doesn't reward you for change. And I just don't understand that. And the rest of the artists who have boycotted and are currently boycotting are their fans. BTS Army, we make an impact on the world as well, because we represent all countries, all nationalities, all races, all genders, all ages. And we are boots on the ground, and we have an impact. We have a voice that is yearning to be heard, and we make sure that that voice is heard. When BTS announced that they were boycotting the Grammys, what happened? Everyone on every social media platform announced, it made the news. And we came out as Army and said, good job. We came out as Army when they first announced that Asian performance, whatever it is, category, of our disappointment in that category announcement. It didn't go away. It didn't go up under the rug. BTS Army, we made our voices heard. So that's the difference. The difference is We just don't shut up and just sit back and watch BTS take it. No. As I said plenty of times before on this too, BTS Army knows if there's an issue, we're going to make that issue be known about BTS so it can be corrected. And this is no different. And I heard the CEO talk yesterday. I read his statement. That's gaslighting. CEO, I don't know who you had to write. I don't know what PR company you had to write your speech, but that was typical gaslighting 101. And I'm not going to fall for it. BTS